Andy Ruiz Jr. is set to face Jarrell Miller on Saturday, August 3rd at BMO Stadium in LA. The fight is scheduled for 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. Ruiz's record currently stands at 35 wins, 2 losses, 22 KOs. His last fight took place 2 years ago against Luis Ortiz in September 2022. He won by unanimous decision after 12 rounds. I mean, you remember that shot. You remember that fight, rather. He hit Ortiz with some good punches. I think he dropped him twice. Ortiz returned fire. He buckled Andy Ruiz, but didn't quite drop him. But that was an exciting fight, man. Real exciting fight. But that was over 2 years ago. Meanwhile, his opponent, Jarrell Miller, will make his way to the ring with a record of 26 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 22 knockouts. You remember in December last year, he fought Daniel Dubois. He did come in at 330 pounds. It's being reported that he lost 40 pounds for this fight coming up this Saturday. So, Dubois definitely had the advantage and just pretty much boxed circles around Miller. Miller had a few moments in that fight, but to me, it was Daniel Dubois from start to finish. But this is supposed to be a new, improved version of Jarrell Miller. Clearly, he's the more active fighter. Miller has the height advantage, the reach advantage, but I have to go with Andy Ruiz. I do see this one going the distance just due to the ring rust of Andy Ruiz, but he's just a better boxer. Miller will be the pressure fighter. Ruiz will be the counter puncher in this one. His hands are just too quick. He has power in both hands. He uses feints. He's got cat-like reflexes for a big guy. I can see Miller missing a lot. But Miller, he did say in one of the press conferences that he throws around 80 punches per round. But he's going to gas out. Maybe in the beginning, he'll have a few, land a few good punches, but he's going to mostly go for haymakers. I don't see Miller really using a jab. Whereas again, Ruiz, he's a good counter puncher. He's going to use that jab, and when those shots open up, I can see him hurting Miller. And so I'm going to have to go with Andy Ruiz on this one. I know a lot of people, want Miller to win this fight so they can see him fight Jared Anderson next. We all seen the press conference. People want to see the battle of who's the real big baby, and perhaps that fight could still happen. It's an intriguing fight, You saw Jarrell Miller talking crazy to Jared Anderson. That fight could probably still happen, but specifically for this fight, Andy Ruiz will win this fight. He's just a better boxer, better counter puncher. He has power. Don't see Jarrell Miller being a big problem other than the ring rust. The fighters are expected to ring walk around 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Obviously, that's 7 p.m. on the West Coast. This will be broadcast on the Zone pay-per-view for $79.99. Please do keep this in mind. Ruiz is the favorite currently at minus 330. Drop a comment down below. Be sure to like the video, share with a friend, and most importantly, subscribe to Drofats TV. Until next time, I'm out of here.